Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Clever World Comics. In today's episode, we're going to take a deep dive into the Weapon X experiment, the intricate process of binding metal to the formidable body of the legendary mutant known as Wolverine. This captivating story traces its origins back to the enigmatic Weapon X program, a covert government initiative with the audacious goal of creating the ultimate super soldier. Let us take a closer look at Wolverine, also known as Logan, a mutant whose very existence defies conventional limits. Gifted with an extraordinary regenerative healing factor and bone claws that extend from the back of his hands, he possesses a lethal combination of resiliency and combat prowess. It is precisely this unparalleled blend of abilities that captured the attention of those orchestrating the Weapon X experiment. Wolverine's connection with the program grew from his unique attributes and his military background. The individuals involved in this Weapon X project recognized the immense potential locked within his genetic code and sought to exploit it for their own ends. His exceptional regenerative powers made him an ideal candidate for transformation into an indestructible weapon. The organization behind the experiment, Weapon X, was driven by a relentless pursuit of power and control. Led by influential military and scientific figures, their motivations were shrouded in secrecy. They believed that by creating an unstoppable force, they could tip the scales in any conflict, ensuring dominance and securing their own agendas. And so, the pivotal moment arrived when Wolverine underwent the transformative experiment. It was a harrowing process, both physically and mentally, that would forever alter the course of his life. The centerpiece of the procedure involved surgically bonding the indestructible metal alloy known as Adamantium to his entire skeletal structure. The process began with Wolverine being restrained as surgeons meticulously removed his existing bone claws, replacing them with synthetic adamantium blades. Then, an intricate network of titanium anchors was surgically implanted into his bones, providing a secure foundation for the subsequent infusion of adamantium. The adamantium itself was a remarkable substance, an alloy of unknown origin possessing extraordinary properties. Molten at extreme temperatures, it was carefully poured into Wolverine's skeletal framework, enveloping his bones and creating an unbreakable shell. The process was painstaking, as the metal had to cool and solidify to achieve its final form, melding seamlessly with Wolverine's natural anatomy. The effects of the experiment were profound. Wolverine emerged from the crucible of the procedure with an adamantine skeleton, his entire body transformed into an impenetrable fortress of metal. His bones, now sheathed in adamantium, granted him an unparalleled level of durability and resistance to injury. No longer vulnerable to conventional attacks, he became virtually indestructible. In addition to his fortified skeletal structure, the experiment also permanently fused the adamantium-coated bone claws to his hands. Previously, his claws were retractable bone appendages, but now they were an integral part of his being, always at the ready to be unleashed in combat. These razor-sharp extensions of his body became a fearsome weapon, capable of slicing through virtually any material with surgical precision. However, the process exacted a heavy toll on Wolverine's psyche and memories. The trauma of the experiment left him with fragmented recollections, his past becoming a patchwork of elusive fragments. The mental and emotional scars served as a constant reminder of the sacrifice he had endured, adding to the complexity of his character. Yet, amidst the turmoil, Wolverine's mutant abilities remained a beacon of hope. His regenerative healing factor, a power of unparalleled resilience, played a pivotal role in helping him cope with the aftermath of the experiment. It accelerated his recovery from physical trauma, allowing him to withstand injuries that would incapacitate or kill an ordinary person. Wolverine's regenerative powers ensured that, over time, his body adapted to the presence of adamantium, minimizing the potential adverse effects it could have on his overall health. Moreover, his heightened senses, a natural aspect of his mutant physiology, became even more acute. His hearing became finely attuned, capable of detecting the faintest of sounds over great distances. His sense of smell reached extraordinary levels, enabling him to track scents with remarkable precision. His vision, too, sharpened, allowing him to perceive details otherwise missed. These enhanced senses, combined with his combat skills and adamantium claws, transformed Wolverine into a formidable warrior. In the wake of the experiment, Wolverine embarked on a remarkable journey of self-discovery. Although his transformation had been orchestrated by those with sinister intentions, he chose to rise above his origins and forge his own path. He became a staunch defender of justice, aligning himself with the X-Men, a team of mutants dedicated to safeguarding a world that feared and misunderstood them. Wolverine's unwavering resiliency and sense of honor made him an invaluable member of the X-Men. He honed his skills, both in combat and leadership, becoming a seasoned and respected figure within the mutant community. His adamantium-enhanced skeleton, combined with his regenerative powers and heightened senses, made him a force to be reckoned with, capable of facing the most formidable adversaries. In conclusion, the process of binding metal to Wolverine's body through the Weapon X experiment was a transformative ordeal that forever altered his physical form and psychological landscape. Although the intentions behind the experiment were driven by desire for power and control, Wolverine's indomitable spirit and unwavering sense of justice enabled him to transcend his origins and become a symbol of hope and resiliency. And now, let me share 3 lesser-known facts about Wolverine. Number 1. Despite his adamantium-laced skeleton, Wolverine's healing factor is unable to regenerate the coating itself. Over the years, his adamantium has sustained damage and wear, resulting in occasional cracks or chips. Number 2. Wolverine's heightened senses make him particularly susceptible to sensory overload. Loud noises, strong odors, and bright lights can overwhelm him, causing him temporary disorientation or incapacitation. Number 3. Wolverine has an extraordinary talent for languages. Due to his extended lifespan and numerous travels, he has accumulated a vast knowledge of dialects and can speak fluently in multiple languages, including English, Japanese, Russian, and many more. In the end, Wolverine's journey from a subject of the Weapon X experiment to the iconic hero we know today serves as a testament to the indomitable will of the human spirit, or in his case, the mutant spirit. May his story inspire us all to rise above our circumstances and embrace our true potential. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode of Clever World Comics. If you like this episode, go ahead and like and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you'll know the next time we drop our next episode. Thank you for watching, and keep reading.